freaking winter again. I am furloughed from ACK Landscaping. It's the off season. Winter is the most depressing time ever. There's no colors, it's dark early, fucking freezing, snow lingering around for weeks on end. I used to go dormant and just be miserable from December to March. I can't let myself get into a funk because I got a lot of stuff to do. I have so much stuff to do. If I can get all the stuff done, I'm gonna have a pretty wild 2023 year. I'm starting to really think that this RX-7 was put into my life to teach me how to stop overthinking. Well, when we first got it, it certainly taught me how to overthink. But since this entire car was overthought, now I'm starting to really simplify issues. Perfect example of why I'm thinking about this. The passenger seat. About 25 minutes ago, it didn't fit at all. There was this huge bump. For years, we're thinking about how we're gonna attack that. How are we gonna cut the floor out and put it back in? And I just looked at it, and in about 15 minutes, I cut a couple slits in it, and then beat the shit out of it with a hammer, and now the passenger seat's in. Another example, the rear end. Fitting the 8.8 in, welding this piece on right here. Welding that piece on was giving us quite a hard time until I looked at it a little bit more and came up with the obvious solution. We bought subframe riser bushings. That kit didn't like it, so made a spacer to lower the subframe again. Boom, thing welds on fine. Yet another example. You're having clearancing issues with the steering rack for the engine. Thinking, why don't we try and mount an E36 rack in there? We'll get the power steering from an E36. No, none of that. Stock steering rack worked fine. Just had to mount it differently. Up until this point, it's taken so long for progress to start in this car because all we're doing is sitting here thinking and not actually working on it. So now that I'm actually working on it and not thinking, stuff's happening a lot quicker. When in doubt, just start cutting and hitting shit with a hammer because just about everything, if not everything, is fixable in some way, shape, or form. Somewhere along the lines of building this car, we kind of got lost. This whole idea that it needed to be some professional FD level built. It doesn't need to be anything like that. And as a matter of fact, Nick would have wanted some ratty drift missile that looked like it was built in rundown shed in Alabama. Now, I don't want it to come across as I'm hacking this car up and just, making it work. That's not the case. When I say I'm attacking it in a more careless manner, I really mean I'm just thinking about it. Smarter. So stop thinking and start doing, and you're gonna get more stuff done. Yeah, that's the life lesson in this video. Okay, I know I've been talking the majority of this video. This is the last thing. Over the next couple weeks, a lot of the content that I'm gonna be putting out is of the RX-7. That's because I'm kind of working with what I got here, and this project is my main priority right now. But I am not going to make this channel just all about cars. That market's way oversaturated. I don't want it to be just all about one thing. There's going to be a bunch of different categories and whatever, a bunch of different things going on. I want to try a lot of new stuff. I want to push myself out of my comfort zone, try things I've never done before. So yeah, if you're not loving the content right out the gates, give us another shot. Odds are the next video is going to be completely different. This RX-7 is hopefully going to go together real quick now. Then it's going to be on to even more fun stuff. Thanks for watching, and I guess for the rest of the video you could watch me make a seat bracket or something. That's not going anywhere. Let's fucking cooperate, dude. Come on. What the fuck? That's about as accurate as it gets. Oh my god, they're even. Fuck, it's not clean at all. Damn. Oh, this is so much fun. It's pretty good. Looks good to me. I don't know, weld that in a more comfortable spot. Fire. Kind of jumped the gun when I said bracket. It's not really a bracket. But they tacked in. Oh well, tomorrow. I'm tired. I got lazy and stopped filming, but they're in. Are they the best looking seat brackets? No. But they're strong and they'll do. Alright, I was going to leave the seat bracket there, but Austin wasn't happy. And if Austin's not happy, nobody's happy. So, got a couple more pieces of metal. We're going to weld these over, tie it into the side. And then I got these big sheets here that I'm going to form to the floor to cover the huge gashes and cuts that are in the floor. And then that is it for chassis fabrication. Well, I got to hand it to Austin on this one. He was right. So most of it's not structural like that's just spot welded in. Those look much better. Yeah, I'm just going to finish welding these up, and that's it. That's it. Stay tuned for the next one.